Welcome everyone to the meme museum of PoE2 patch 0.3, the Third Edict. We don't have a lot of items, but we have a couple of really good ones, I think. So there is no honorable mentions tab. This is all we have. So we'll jump into it straight away. This is an exceptional, unique item. This was one of the first things that anyone has ever traded me, I think, this league, because we didn't know if exceptional items can drop as uniques, and if in fact they can. So this is a 3 socket and it's unidentified, so it hasn't even been identified. At this point we know that this can happen, and it's kind of a common, I mean, it's pretty rare, but it's a common unique, so it's not that crazy. This is the worst Venter I've seen this league. It's triple giga negative res, giga negative rarity, 1 spirit, 2 life, min roll on the base rarity. It's just a really bad Venter. Anyway, these are kind of the honorable mentions. Moving on to a painter's savant or servant. It's a 777 divine 33 33 33. It's just the numbers. It's 777 and then 333333. It's kind of nice to look at. More numbers. Dark ray vectors. 24% lightning res roll on the boots. 12% lightning res rune for 24% lightning res on the sockets, and a 24% lightning res roll corruption outcome. So it's a triple 24% lightning res roll boots. That's another numbers one. This is a Grip of Kulamak Abyss boss item, but someone just took it, so it doesn't have any rolls on them. It's just a light radius presence area ring. It's basically a brick. It's bad. Svalinn. This is an exceptional Svalinn because it has 2 sockets. Because the socket is not the corruption outcome. The corruption outcome is the increased block chance, which is just increasing the 26 block chance that the Svalinn has. However, I have a clip for this. When I pressed Alt on this, is it supposed to grant 2 skills? It is. But the sockets go away when I press Alt. It disappear when you click. And why does it disappear? Why do the sockets disappear when you click Alt? It no longer does that, I think. Oh wait, it does. Wait, do all items do this? Wait, they do. Okay, so this has nothing to do with the Svalinn. Okay, guys, we're learning about the video game on the fly, live. Okay, now let's move on to something really good. My favorite item in this entire thing. This is 0 simulacrum splinters. Listen, we are moving towards the better items, okay? This is 0 simulacrum splinters. Let me show you 1 simulacrum splinters. Here is 1 simulacrum splinter. Here is 2. Here is 3. Here is 4. And so on. This is 0. If you put this with any other stack, it will disappear. If you use Control, click, it will disappear. But if you move it with the mouse carefully, it will remain 0 simulacrum splinter. I don't know where it comes from. Something that rewards you with simulacrum splinters and then rounds down to 0, but still drops a reward. It looks like this. Okay, moving on. Calandra's Touch. Why is this here? This is just a Calandra's Touch to show the most frequently asked question that I got this league is, why do you have 3 rings? I have answered like 100 YouTube comments, 1,000 Twitch chat questions. Why do you have 3 rings? I'm a ritualist. Gives me an extra ring slot. That's the ritualist ascendancy. And I have the Calandra's Touch here to show that in fact it doesn't work with the 3rd ring slot. So if you put a ring on your left and then you mirror it with the Calandra's Touch, then it becomes your other ring. So this becomes the left ring if you put it in the right slot, and it becomes the right ring if you put it in the left slot. However, if you put it in the 3rd ring slot, nothing happens. None of your rings get mirrored. As you can see, my movement speed is not going up. It's dead. That's the meme. Stupid ritualist. Third ring slot. Moving on. We have 2 items here from early on in the league. This is bears the mark of the Abyssal Lord. This desecrating an item is supposed to remove the mark of the Abyssal Lord. However, if you fracture the Abyssal Lord and then you desecrate the item, it cannot remove it. So there is 2 items here, 1 armor, 1 weapon, that has the Abyssal Lord mark even though it's desecrated. So, yeah. Torment Scar, Rattling Scepter. We were sitting here figuring out what the hell this is. This is an item level 1, 6 desecrated item. And I think the current running theory is that there is only 5 things you can desecrate on an eye level 1 scepter. So if we take this to the well, we might not be able to reveal the last mod. So this is tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, tier 10. Absolute terrible item. Let's throw it into the well and see if we can actually reveal it. Could not generate mod. That's it. Wait, and now it's grayed out. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, let's travel and see if we can do that again. Yeah, reveal. Could not generate mod. There is no more mods to reveal on an eye level 1 scepter. There's only these 5. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, that was like the 3rd good meme item. Next, tablets. What are these? They are bad, but they have more uses than they can currently drop with. These are all legacy. They used to drop with however many maps that are affecting them when you put them in towers. There's a patch that just came out that made these legacy. Basically, they turned them into uses instead. They are now basically league stones, like from Legacy League in PoE1. Hopefully, eventually, they'll iterate them enough so that they can become scarabs in the future and we can all have fun and not worry about our tablets desyncing in uses and stuff like that. But you can still have the old tablets, and they converted them into 18 use, 17 use, 16 use. So I have one of each from 18 to 11. I had to put in the 12s and consume 1 charge to make them 11, so that we have one of each. If you 3-to-1 days, they will become 10 uses, and that's the max use that you can get right now on a tablet. So these are all legacy tablets. Anyway, moving on, the amulet. Struggle Scream with cooked beef. That is all. Cooked beef. Cooked is an anoint that you can allocate, and beef is an anoint that you can allocate. So now we have cooked beef. That's it. And finally, Behemoth Stone Time Lost Sapphire. I'm gonna look really bad if they fix this, because I left this for last. I'm about to perform a magic trick, and I really hope it works. I'm gonna press Alt now. Oh my god, it works. Thank god. Boom. I will reveal the magic fractured modifier by pressing Alt. And then unfracture it. And that has been the Meme Museum for patch 0.3 PoE2. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We didn't have a lot of items this time around. They fixed some of them, and they haven't added a lot of new stuff that could be really cursed. But maybe next time they'll add more stuff. Fracture it again? Pocket sand in your face.